Well, hello to the Genesis community, and thank you for just taking a few brief moments to join us as we share some of the updates with our college community around the ways in which we're managing the coronavirus here at the college. We're certainly facing unprecedented and challenging times where information around this is changing daily. We just want to reassure you that we're prioritising the well-being and the safety of our students, our staff and our entire community throughout the decisions that we're making here at the college. The situation is being managed and overseen by our senior leadership team and supported by our college health professional here to help inform and make decisions. We've been monitoring this situation since mid-January, and we've been following the government advice to us from a school's perspective as we've made decisions along the journey. So I just want to thank you for your understanding and cooperation with this matter thus far. Well, for the most part, it's business as usual, and as many of you may have noted, the Prime Minister announced on the weekend that schools would remain open, and we're really excited to be able to continue to stay open and provide education for the children and families of our school. The Prime Minister also announced some new measures to encourage those that are entering Australia to self-isolate for 14 days, and so we're asking families to also observe that in order to maintain the health and safety of the community here at Genesis. A big thank you to those many families who are already doing that and providing us information on their travels in and out of Australia. We've taken some measures to just reduce gatherings of large groups of our students, so our assemblies and our chapels have been postponed. We're just continuing to gather smaller groups, class groups and year level groups together at this stage, and that's continued to be very effective. And we've recently sent updates to you around some of the sporting events, some of the camps and some of the excursions that we will postpone at this stage. And so I just encourage you to continue to keep an eye out for that written communication that's identifying specific cancellation of events. The college has also been quite thorough in encouraging our students to use hand sanitizer and the washing of hands, and the students have been very supportive of doing that, and so if we can just encourage you to be doing the same at home, that would also be appreciated. In the event that the school is required to close, we've got plans in place to deal with that. Firstly, the college will communicate that to all in our community via SMS, the school app and email. You'll receive that notification. You'll then see that our heads of school will send out an email to students and to parents, just updating them on what learning will look like at home during the course of either a short or a slightly longer closure, depending on the circumstance. And our teachers have been working incredibly hard to prepare resources and prepare for the potential of a closure, so they will be able to provide information and resources for your children to be able to continue to learn at home. And I just say to you, if in the event of a closure you have any questions or queries about that learning during that process, our staff and particularly the class teacher will be more than happy to respond to any inquiries that you have about the learning program during that event. Well, please keep your children at home if they're feeling unwell or if they have cold or flu-like symptoms. Thank you for those families that have been doing that already. We really appreciate that. We just want to encourage you to continue to reassure your children that things are okay, that everything is well, and they don't need to be overly worried about things. I think being able to speak with them about the concerns that they have is a good way to help your children work that through. We'd encourage you to limit their exposure to the media. There's much in the media at the moment about coronavirus and it's very hard to escape, so limiting the viewing of that I think would be very helpful and would help to reduce anxiety and worries in that space. In terms of more information, please look to our app, to emails that we continue to forward to you, Facebook and any SMS that we might send out to you. We have a new section on our webpage that has a series of our updates, has links to government departments and advice for families, and so we just encourage you to look at that if you're seeking any more information. So thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. We thank you for your support of the college and your understanding in these challenging times, and I encourage you to join us as we continue to pray for not only Australia but our world, and for health and wellness and healing for our world as we move forward. Thank you and God bless.